Hey guys, it's your girl Reese coming to you again. I'm in the kitchen. Um, I'm getting ready to throw together a meal. I want to say welcome to all my new subscribers, all my new watchers, old subscribers, old watchers, even those that don't know whether they like me or not. Hey, sugar. I hope you guys are in good spirits today. Um, I'm not doing anything special. I'm just getting ready to fry some pork chops, and I'm gonna make um, some dirty rice. There are a lot of ways that I do um, this dirty rice. I'm just going to basically follow the instructions tonight, and I'm going to add some sausage to it. I had some sausage left from breakfast, and I got some over here that were in my breakfast video cut up. So I'm just going to add them to it, and I'm going to fry some pork chops.
Um, can you use the other sausages? Because I didn't like these or those.
Those are the other sausages that we always use, that we always eat.
Oh.
I didn't fry them. That's why they taste different. Can you fry them? Only me, y'all. So to help my baby, I'm gonna fry them a little bit for her. Ooh, it's a fly in here. Did y'all just see that? I don't know how he got in here, but he got to go. Okay, so I got 4 cups of water boiling in my pot, and I am going to just add the rice. I'm going to add both packages, and both packages call for 2 cups of water. It says you can add some margarine, optional, and I choose not to do that. Okay. Come on now, fly. He got to go. Yeah, I see him too. Ooh. And Darian not here. Galen not here to get him. So I'm going to have to make sure I keep my food covered up. Y'all see that? That covered up. So I'm bringing this to a boil for just a few minutes. Now I usually add some other things to it. I have another, let me see what I got. I got a package of jambalaya spicy mix. But I think because both of these are dirty rice, I'm going to add a little chicken flavored rice to it. That means I have to add 2 more cups of water. Okay, where's the little spot? Sometimes these things are real hard to open. Dump that right in. When you're cooking, you can always improvise once you get comfortable cooking. Once you get comfortable cooking, you know what flavors you're looking for. You know kind of sort of what you're trying to accomplish, and you just work with it. I would start, one day when you got a few extra dollars and you want to try to work on a dish for yourself. If it don't turn out right, you can try something different. So take a few extra dollars and purchase some items for yourself and go from there. So we got that. Let me turn this eye on. Fry my sausage in there. And this is also for anybody that wants to know how I fry my pork chops. I like to smell my seasonings sometimes, especially if they're new ones that I just purchased and want to try. I smell it to see what kind of you know, it's gonna bring it all together, whether I think it's gonna be a good match to it or not. I'm gonna add a little onion powder, about a teaspoon, and we're gonna leave that at that. I'm gonna stir that all together. It's just something about that onion powder, just like, ooh. So I'm gonna let that stay to a boil. I don't have it on high. It's almost on high, but not completely on high. This doggone fly. Got my food covered up. Okay, so now I'm gonna turn this pot up some more because I'm gonna fry my pork chops in here. Got some vegetable oil. And this is the Costco brand. Now, I fry different ways. I use a skillet sometimes, and sometimes I use the deep fryer. Today, because I only have one pack of pork chops, I'm going to use the skillet. So I'm going to rinse my pork chops off. Jalen, give me a paper towel. Please. Rinsing these off. At least I don't have dishes in the sink this time. How about that? When I'm cooking breakfast, y'all, it can be hard. Even when I'm cooking dinner, it can be hard to get, you know, all the dishes out of the sink. If I wasn't recording, I could take my time and, you know, switch back and forth. Just sit it right there for me, baby. Thank you. Got that. We're going back over here. Keep it away. I'm gonna pat these dry a little bit. Sausage. Just let them cook a little bit. Wash my hands. Okay, so we're getting ready to work with this thing. Let me stir up my rice. As I don't know if y'all can see in the pot that the water is starting to boil out. And that's what you want. You don't want it to boil completely out. So I'm going to turn it down on low. And I'm going to put the lid on it. Okay. Let's get these here pork chops together before my grease get too hot. I don't have the eye on high, which is a good thing. And so I am not going to. Now, I don't know how everybody else, hold on, I hate to get in the camera, but I need to for just a minute. Get my salt. No, I'm never prepared, you guys. I'm limited counter space, so I don't know how, everybody else has their own idea of what they want their food to taste like. But certain things I guess it depends on my mood, what I will season my food with. So basic, if you've never cooked pork chops and you're looking for a flavor that somebody else has made, you need to basically ask them what did they put on their food, okay? I always like to start with fresh oil. Sometimes I will reuse oil, but today I'm starting with fresh oil. I'm only going to add a little salt, a little cayenne pepper, and just a smidgen of accent. Okay. Okay. That's all the salt. Cayenne. Rinse my hand off. Dip it in that bleach water. A little cayenne pepper. Come on. Okay. Okay, I got my meat seasoned. Now, I'm going to turn my front eye up as high as I can get it without making it too hot. Because I don't, man overboard. I can turn this off. And I'm going to add this to my pot. Just fry them just a little bit. They were already done. So I'm just going to stir this together. Now we're going to get our flour. The majority of the time when I am frying, I like to use a bag. You know, I like to use a bag, a Ziploc bag, sometimes a Winn-Dixie bag, or a shopping bag, put it that way. But for the sake of today, I'm just going to do it right here. You know, this is all-purpose flour. I've heard of people using, like, frying their food in cornmeal, and you know, they have different things on the market that you can use to fry your food in, but I just choose to use regular all-purpose flour, and I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of salt on top of that. If I put it in a Ziploc bag, then I'll usually add my seasonings. Now, I did not add the accent because I'm going to add it now. This is just to wake up the flavor, enhance the flavor just a little bit. And that's a smidge. That's all I want. Okay. My grease is getting hot. That grease is just about ready.
Corey's not here to say action.
He's
So
yeah.
Technically the video did not start.
Don't move it because you'll adjust the camera. You leaning on it, Beanie. Get off the thing. Mickey Wings getting ready to mess up the situation, y'all.
Hi.
She all the way in the camera. She all the way in the camera. So my grease is getting hot. This is why I add it like that when I have it on a piece of foil. And see, my cleanup process is going to be easy because I'm just going to ball this up and trash it. Okay? Nice and gentle, a gentle roll. And you don't want to put too many pieces in at once, okay? Okay. Now while that's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and flour the rest of these. Yes, I have long nails, and that's exactly why I wash my hands. I'm going to wash my hands and scrub my brush. Scrub my nails with a nail brush. And I'm only cooking one pack because my husband is not home to eat dinner tonight. This is just for us few. He won't eat tonight, so frying this. I do have green beans left from yesterday. I even have potato salad. I think I am just going to eat me a salad with mine, but the kids have the option. They can have the rice, they can have green beans, they can have potato salad. Either one. Okay. So we got that all floured. Let me rinse my hand. Okay, so I got a clean pan. I'm gonna put my paper towels in it. I have my pan. I put up my flour now. And I want to show you, I don't time my food, you guys. I'm just so used to cooking that I know, you know, what I want it to look like. Hold on, y'all. Short people syndrome. You gotta use stuff to get what you want. It's gonna fall. Yeah. Short people syndrome. And my other set of tongs. So that when it's time to flip my pork chops, I'm good to go. It doesn't take pork an awful long time to cook. But I just want to show you. And they're not done, but just to show you, within a few minutes, if your temperature, your grease is actually hot enough. You don't want it to boil your meat. You want it to actually fry it, okay? When they begin to get done, you see how they're starting to float around? That lets you know they're not done, but they're almost done. So it's going to take but a few minutes. I say maybe, it depends on the thickness of your pork chops. I say 5 to 8 minutes, depending on your stove. It depends on a lot of things, you know. My rice is still simmering. We're going to leave that. And this is going to be it. This is how I do it. Some people like their pork chops fried real hard. I don't. I got teeth issues. I don't. There was a video I did a while back about, I forgot what it was I was eating. It might have been some chips or something like that. And I gave a disclaimer. I was talking about some chips that I had purchased, and I was introducing everybody a buy it to try it video. And the disclaimer is, if your mouth situation is not right, that means if you don't have all your teeth, or if you don't have a set of teeth that's sturdy and they in there right, don't fry your pork chops hard. Don't eat things that could possibly mess up your mouth, okay? If you are used to it, you don't have teeth, and you're used to eating things that's hard, okay, good. But I don't need nobody to come back and say, Risa, you told me to eat this, and I ain't got no teeth. Okay. Make sure that you know what you're doing before you do it, okay? Because I don't want nobody hurting themselves, okay? You gotta tell them, look, if your mouth not right, especially eating skins, ooh, skins, yeah. You got to make sure you're not a person that deal with your saliva glands are not active enough, okay? You got to be right. I'm doggone, or have you a bottle of water, okay? A good drink of water, okay? You got to be right. It's all gonna fly. And my husband broke the fly swatter a couple of weeks ago, hitting a fly. It's that season around here, y'all. It's raining outside. And it's hot and muggy. You would think certain times of year mosquitoes be gone. Nope. We have mosquitoes and flies year round. So I'm going to let this cook for another few minutes. I don't, like I said, I don't like my pork chops fried hard. But I want them done. I don't want to eat raw meat, and I don't want to feed nobody raw meat, okay? No, no. I don't eat raw, you know, steak and burgers to where you can still see the middle. I had this completely same outfit on when we went out of town. And we went to the Burger Bucket. And homeboy, I ordered a hamburger, and homeboy brought me a burger that was still rare in the middle, child. That thing almost did me in. Do you hear me? I cannot do it. I was like, okay, no, I can't let this go to waste. I can't just eat around the outside and then don't eat the middle. I had to give them that burger back. And he was like, oh, I wonder why he would. Well, maybe a lot of people like their burgers like that, or maybe they was trying to mess with me. But no, I can't do that. I just don't like the taste of mushy meat like that, raw, and that fresh smell. See, my sense of smell is so different. I'm gonna say for me that I smell everything, you know, even whoo child. I was in here in the kitchen. I was like, okay, something ain't smelling so kosher, you know. My daughter had a bowl of cereal, and just like the scent of the cereal, extra cereal left in the bowl, I couldn't take it. No. My husband and the kids, they tell me I get on their nerves because I smell everything. Sure do. Okay, I'm plugging y'all in. Sorry about that. Don't need you to die on me. Okay. Let's check these out. This one is just about done. I'm going to flip it one more time. A lot of people, because I'm not deep frying, this is why I'm flipping them over. If I deep fry it, I don't have to flip it over. So once I get these done, I'll exit out and come back with the finished meal. But I just basically wanted to show you all, for those of you that like or want to learn how to fry pork chop or fry anything, it's basically you got to get in there and you got to try it, okay? You can't be afraid of your stove. It might make, especially if you're new, you never cook on completely hot. You can start your pan out to bring your grease to the right temperature. You can start it out on high. After you add your first set, turn it down a little bit, you know, because I have it on number 8. I don't have it on actual high. Sometimes cooking on high, your pan can boil over and then you got a hot mess. You don't want your grease to get so hot till it burns. You know, you don't want to burn your grease. You want it to actually cook your food. And this fresh oil, baby, that's going to be good. Ooh. I just love the look of fresh oil when I'm frying pork chops or chicken. It gives it a nice golden color, you know, a nice golden color. And sometimes when we reuse oil, you know, the flour that falls off sometimes get into the bottom and it, you know, will burn a little bit and turn, when you're frying, instead of having a golden color, to have that dark color. That's just what happens in my house. I can't speak for nobody else. Somebody else might know the trick on how to do it better. But I'm telling you what I've seen and observed. And, yeah. So you don't want your breading on the outside to move around. You don't want that. I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit. And I'm standing here watching it, you know, a watch pot never boils, right? Uh-huh. And I'm not exiting out of the video because a lot of times you want to see exactly, like when I put the pork chops in, you can start timing yourself when I take it out, and I can show you exactly what I want it to look like. And so that's one reason why I have not exited out and come back with the finished pork chop yet. So once I get these done, I will take them out and then I'll turn it off and I'll come back later, you know. My rice is doing pretty good. I keep forgetting what type of stove I have here. I keep forgetting. Nice. with this type of rice, you can add some seafood over in there and all kind of stuff, chicken. You can have a whole meal in a pot. You can add some frozen vegetables in here and just let that steam together. Whatever you deem to do, you can make it your own. Okay guys, I ran out of space. So my pork chop is done. See that? Nice golden brown. Nice golden brown. It's not brown too hard, cooked too hard, but that's exactly what I'm looking for. Let's flip that one over just a little bit. Come on out of that big beauty. Nice golden brown. Alright you guys, I'm going to finish these and I will come back to show y'all what I decided to eat for dinner.